Okay, welcome back to another video. In this video I thought I would do a small battle report, the same as I did before. Instead of doing the battle report as in I'm showing you where I'm moving, what I'm rolling, I'm just going to do an overview of the pre-battle and at the review of each turn as they go by. So today's game is going to be Warhammer 40,000 Apocalypse set in the Horus Heresy. It's going to be the Emperor's Children versus the Blood Angels, and it's going to be fought over this battlefield here. Just kind of see it here with my cat patrolling around. It's going to be fought over this battlefield, and yeah, we're just going to try this out, and if this goes well and I'm able to edit this video properly, then we'll do more of these in the future. So let's get down to the table and see what the forces are, first starting with the Emperor's Children. Okay, starting off with the Emperor's Children here. They have one Fire Raptor. It's a 250 power level, by the way. They've got one Fire Raptor for 19 points. They have 3 Sakaran battle tanks. One of them is a Punisher and 2 of them are Omegas. We have 3 Leviathan Dreadnoughts. One has Snippy Claw, autocannon, 2 Snippy Claw, and the Grav Flux Bombard. Then we have a Fellblade. We have 3 armored Phobos Land Raiders. A squadron of 8 jet bikes. 2 stands, so 2 stands of tacticals. They'll be in a Spartan. 2 Spartans and 2 stands of tactical support squads armed with close combat weapons. So they're essentially the Blade Guard. And then we have a single Javelin attack speeder because I had the points to spare. So that's the army for the Emperor's Children. Only a small battle, could do way bigger than this, but this is just to start. And we'll be back next with the Blood Angels. Okay, we're back with the Blood Angels. They have a more diverse, well, not really diverse squad, but they have mainly infantry. We'll start over here. They have 3 Javelin attack speeders, 2 Atlas, 1 with missile. They have a Cerberus. Let's get the shine out of the way. We have a Cerberus heavy tank destroyer, a Legion Glaive. We have 2 assault squads, so 2 bases of assault here, 2 bases here. These ones have jump packs, these ones don't. They're going to be in these Rhinos. 2 Sakaran battle tanks, a destroyer squad of 2 bases, 4 Predators. And that is close to 250 of Blood Angels. Okay, we'll be back with the deployment. Okay, here we are at the end of deployment. We are playing table corners. The cat's just there to annoy me. So we have the Emperor's Children over here, and we have the Blood Angels over there in those table corners. The objective for both is this unmanned Warhound Scout Titan. You can make up whatever reason you want. Essentially, the crew is either inside praying in that chapel or have been killed, and the loyalist Blood Angels are going to go rescue them and recover the Titan, and the Emperor's Children are going to go and try and capture it. Essentially what we have here for our deployment is in the table corners, very tight here. Hold on a second. Trying to get the cat away. In the table corners here we have the Glaive in the back corner. We've got the Sakarans here. We got the assault squad inside the Rhinos, the 2 jump pack squads, the Predators, and the Javelins are here. And for the Emperor's Children, they have quite a bit less on the board. They have, these should be this way. They have their 3 Sakarans, 3 Land Raiders, Spartan, which has the tacticals in it, Leviathans, bikes, Javelin, and the other Spartan with the Palatine Blade in it. The Fire Raptor, the Fellblade are in reserve. And that's about it. There's the Blood Angels over there. Once my cat moves. There's the Emperor's Children right there. And we'll be back after the movement of turn 1. Probably no combat, probably just all movement. See you in a second. Okay, this is after turn 1. All movement, nothing really too special. On the Blood Angel side, right here, the Javelins moved up, about there. Predators just moved up, Cerberus moved up. Jump Squads jumped forward, Rhinos racing forward, Spartans, sorry not Spartans, Sicarans, Glaive just trying to race up as far as they can. So really just from being in a tight spot here in the corner, they've just kind of spread out a bit. And on the Emperor's Children side, they're a little bit faster overall. The jet bikes who were here, they went all the way down there with the Javelin. The Spartan flat-outed over there. The Leviathans stomped up to there. And the problem with the Leviathans on both sides, so that fell over there, and these three, is that they're really slow, actually, compared to mobile force like the Emperor's Children and the Blood Angels. Anyway, Sicarans moved out this way, Land Raiders moved up, and that's where we are at the end of turn 1. See if we're at the end of turn 2. Okay, this is the end of turn 2. Forces are starting to close, and on the objective there in the center, I think I've played the Blood Angels wrong. My wife's done a really good job of moving up. Over on the far side, the Assault Squad is facing annihilation by the jet bikes and the Javelin, but they're in cover, so maybe that'll help them. Over here, the Cerberus moved up to try and get a bead on anything coming down that way. My destroyers just moved up a little bit. What happened? My Predators kind of moved out this way here. Javelin's gone right up to here. We double moved up here. We can't disembark just yet, so next turn we'll disembark and hopefully claim that objective. Sicarans, the Glaive. On the Emperor's Children side, we have action's going to start any second here. We have the Spartan with the Palatine Blade here. We have the Sicarans, the Land Raiders, the Leviathan still struggling to get up into the action. These bikes have me outmaneuvered here. She's got me outmaneuvered here. They're going to be in big trouble next turn. Spartan's kind of looking at that Glaive. Took a shot at it, but missed. And that's it. That's where we are at the end of turn 3. We'll be right back. Okay, we're at the end of that turn. Things are starting to heat up. Over here, the Blood Angels lost a Javelin to the Omegas, I believe. The Javelins in return did 2 wounds on this Omega right here. The other 2 were perfectly fine. The Spartan moved up, took a blast from the Predators, Blood Angel Predators, took a wound off it, not too much, still got lots left, and it unloaded its Palatine Blade, who are rushing towards the objective. The Land Raiders came roaring through here just to kind of cover the disembarkation, and they took some shots, but because they double moved, not a whole lot happened there. The Cerberus moved up, took a shot at the Omega here in the corner, but whiffed. The Blood Rhinos unloaded all of its assault marines into the chapel here, and now there's just Blood Angels swarming all over that place. Well, here there was a gun battle between the Glaive and the Sicarans against that Spartan, but it survived and it unloaded its troops. For some reason, she has them running down the middle of this road here. Over here, the bikes stayed and blasted away there at the Blood Angel Assault Squad, or Destroyer Squad? No, Assault Squad, and it has 1 stand remaining who ducked for cover because the Javelin still hadn't gone yet. And that's where we are. The Fire Raptor is on, Fellblade is on, and we have 1 casualty so far, a Javelin and a Assault Squad for the Blood Angel. So Emperor's Children strike first, but there's just a big mess. It's just crazy here. Back at the end of turn 4. Okay, that's the end of turn 4, and there's a lot off the board. There has been massive casualties. The Blood Angels took most of that, apart from 1 Javelin, and the Emperor's Children took all that. So let's just talk about what happened. I moved up my Blood Angels again. These Javelin attack bikes are just, the Javelins and the jet bikes are just such a pain in the ass. They took out the remainder of the jump packs. They also took out, no, they took out the jump packs. They did a wound on the glaive. Forced me to move my jump packs over here in the center here where the objective is. Blood Angel's Leviathan is up trying to claim it. The Palatine Blade won the battle in the church there, along with the help of Mr. Snippy Snippy. The other two have moved around there. Leviathan, as the Fire Raptor came in, added its firepower into the fight. That Spartan won't die, even though it had a glaive and 2 Sicarans firing at it. It's just taken 3 wounds, it's still around. Here, the Emperor's Children lost a Land Raider. Blood Angels lost a Predator. Did another wound to that Spartan. Fellblade came on and just blew away a Predator, just deleted it. And that's where we're at. So you'll see the, hold on, oh yes, the squad, the 2 squads of Emperor's Children that were there running towards the Sicarans, they got annihilated by the combined firepower of the bolters on the Sicarans and the bolters on the Rhinos. The Cerberus shot down here, again, very disappointing shot. If you don't roll well, obviously you're not going to do anything, and so far it's been doing nothing. So right now it's kind of a tie. There's a lot of casualties. Emperor's Children technically have the Church, and the Blood Angels technically have the Titan, but it's not going to last there long. There's a lot of firepower coming in. That Fellblade is just disgusting. It was last game too, and we'll see what happens. This is the game breaker right here, the swarm of jet bikes, and there's really not a whole lot I can do. I lost my javelins to overwhelming firepower from that Punisher and the Omega. So we'll see if these Blood Angels can swoop in and retake the objective. It's going to be tough with that Snippy Snip right there, the Leviathan, but I think we can do it. But I'm not so sure my armor can deal with the armor on the Emperor's Children side. My wife is upstairs now. Doesn't like being on camera, but once we might have dinner and then come back for another turn. So we'll be back in a minute after turn 5. Okay, and end of turn 5. Again, it's kind of a bloodbath. I'm not sure what the Blood Angels can do. I'm kind of screwed with just the sheer amount of armor that the Emperor's Children brought versus me. I thought maybe a more assaulty infantry group would be able to claim an objective, but I can get to it. The stands in Apocalypse for infantry are so weak that I can't hold it. They get annihilated pretty fast. Essentially, I lost 2 Predators and a Leviathan this turn. Doesn't seem like a whole lot, but when you think the Leviathan was holding the objective and the Predators were really my only armor down here, you can see why that's a problem for me. I did manage to bring this Predator around and take a pot shot, which took out 1 jet bike. My glaive retreated after destroying the Emperor's Children Spartan that was there. It retreated, it didn't retreat. The Sicarans destroyed the Spartan and it moved back to deal with the jet bikes. It took out 1 of them with its Volkite Carronade, but they on their turn moved up and they're now here threatening the back of my lines. So there's 2 jet bikes down from there, but the Javelin did manage 1 more wound on the glaive. Miraculously, my destroyers, they managed to get in here, the Blood Angels get in here, destroy or annihilate the last of the Emperor's Children Palatine Blade. And now they're stuck in combat with a angry Leviathan with dual snips, so it's bad. These 2 Leviathans charged up and are now attempting to crush the 2 Sicarans. And that's about it. The Fellblade moved up after annihilating another Predator. The Spartan here is gone. The Predators did take out the the Cerberus did take out the last of the Spartan right here. So this turn I took out a Palatine Blade squad, 2 Spartans and 2 Javelin, or 2 jet bikes, which you think would be good. I only lost 1 Leviathan and 2 Predators, but the overall picture here is pretty dire. If I can win that battle there, that'll help. But I'm not winning anywhere else. My wife has me hemmed in here. She's literally swapped places with me. She's now on this side of the board, and I'm on that side of the board. I'm not sure how that happened, but that's what happens with the perfection that is the Emperor's Children jet bikes and their fast vehicles that they have. And of course our Fire Raptor didn't hurt, but it didn't do anything this turn, just kind of moved around. And we'll be back after turn 6. I think that's going to be the last turn. I don't know what else is going to happen here. I think it's in the bag for the Emperor's Children, but I'm not sure. We'll be back in a minute. Okay, this is it, the end of turn 6. Did whatever I could. This is what I lost this turn. Cerberus, Sakaran, 2 Predators. Oh, no, wait, I lost those last turn. Anyway, I lost this guy here, this guy, and that guy, I'm pretty sure. Oh, and a Predator. The Predator was here, took out another jet bike, but they moved up, annihilated him. The Javelin was taken out by the Glaive. Didn't get any damage in return, but that's basically a sledgehammer chasing Mosquito at the moment. Fire Raptor stayed in place and took out a, what's that called, a Rhino. Emperor's Children just moved up. Fellblade moved up. Just annihilated the Cerberus that was right there. These guys won their battle against the Snippy Snips, but lost a stand, and now they're kind of in there all by themselves. The attacks here have gone exactly as you would expect. Close combat, Leviathan A wins his, destroys the Sakaran, B just does another wound, and that's where we're at. This is the table at the end of the game. I think we're going to call it here. It's going to be an Emperor's Children win. There's just not enough armor left. I mean, there is a Glaive. He's got a couple of wounds left on him, but really he's not gonna. The Fellblade's untouched, Fire Raptor's untouched, still 4 javelins, or sorry, 4 jet bikes that can go around. This Sakaran's dead. These guys are kind of useless, these Rhinos. And this squad, although it's technically in this building, it's contesting the objective, but it's not holding it. And I think all that would need to happen is that Punisher right here just need to turn that gun in there, and they're going to be annihilated, cover or not. Between the Fire Raptor and the Punisher, those guys are going to be shredded next turn, I'm pretty sure. And the Glaive will probably be finished off by this Fellblade, if all else fails. That's the Karin is basically gone. And that's it. The Blood Angels' valiant effort to take back this Gryphonicus Titan has failed. And that's it. At the end of the game, here's the casualties for the Blood Angels. Basically everything. Not really much left there. And for the Emperor's Children, you know, quite a bit. But these bikes are just disgusting. They're, you know, each one of them's equipped with heavy bolters, so they're capable of shredding infantry squads like nobody's business. And then you also get to upgrade them to have melta cannons, plasma cannons, and they're able to handle, you know, they're able to chip away at an armored formation. I think I totally just screwed up what kind of Blood Angels I should have taken. I should have taken some more heavy armor. The one thing I will say about this game is the Glaive, although it's really cool. Like if you get it in an angle where it can just like shoot down a straight line, it can take out lots of stuff. But the Fellblades are just disgusting. You know, Demolisher Cannon, Heavy Bolters, Accelerator, whatever that big thing's called, and 2 quad cannons, last cannons. It's capable of just annihilating whole formations, whereas the Glaive has to be in a certain position to do that. And the position that I had it in was very poor from the start. I kind of got nervous when I seen the Spartan coming up this way, and then the jet bike coming down around here. I kind of froze. So well played to my wife. She wins that. And yeah, we'll do this again. Maybe a little bigger or a little different next time. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.